resign. Yes.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh,
The tendency to want to speak out, the tendency to want to say, hey, I'm the one holding or bearing a large portion of the family expenses, was there for her. You know, she could have, at that point in time, resisted, telling her husband that he should be the one to resign and stay with the kids and stuff like that, or she would have moved out of the house,
okay.
saying that the husband does not want her
A
progress. And stuff like that.
yeah.
But after struggling, after much prayer, she said she resigned. And fast forward the story to some years back, and now the family is well to do. In fact, they are now in a far more better financial position than they were when the wife was working. And this brings to mind the first step, in conflict resolution,
Okay.
especially as it has to do touching marriage. It says knowing, accepting, and adjusting to your differences. Yes, we have differences before coming together.
Yeah.
No matter how good it seems,
Yeah.
no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how sensible the man is,
Mhm.
the difference will always be there. So know this different, accept it. Then you need to adjust, just like Lady Bimbo Dukwaya said, pastor of the memory, in one of our preachings. She said the husband and the wife should build a bridge across the differences, such that they're able to meet at a certain point that will be convenient for both parties. So in this case, I will strongly advise the two of them
Okay.
to sit down, have a heart-to-heart discussion. And they should not be selfish about this, because selfishness, pride, can creep in and be clouding their reasoning and
Okay.
making them to make wrong decisions. However, I know that with better and open communication, they will be able to arrive at a better decision. Though some people might say that the wife should be the one to resign and
Yeah.
stuff like that, But then, I believe that there is nothing that cannot be worked out
Okay.
if the communication is perfect and effective.
Okay. Let's be realistic. Okay, you're a Yoruba man. There is something called culture. Do you believe in culture? No. Do you believe in culture?
Culture, as it were.
Okay. Do you believe in culture?
Not totally.
Not totally. Okay. I think I should know. I know, like, I know your thought now. But the reason why I have to go this way is, in this part of the world, do you think it makes sense for reasons? Because for him to be the one to resign and begin to take care of the children, don't you think it will look odd if it is the man? They both agreed. Okay, what if the woman insists that she's not going to resign? Do you think it is normal for the man to resign because he wants to take care of his kids?
Yeah, well, once said on this program that women take up some silent responsibilities
Yeah.
that men might not be aware of.
Yeah.
And as this situation concerns,
Okay.
everybody knows that it is the woman who is at best,
When
of
it comes to taking care of
the
both the kids and the man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But however, I still maintain, and that was what I said earlier on, that I am someone who likes challenging the status quo.
Okay.
Yes, fine. as long as the woman can do it, it takes the man to, you know, to give her enough reasons, enough support, enough love and caring, and every other thing that she will need, you know, to be able to reason right with him. But in extreme situations,
Okay.
if it is the man, well, so be it. Because
Okay.
like my mom would say,
Okay.
there are some things that we do on earth that we didn't bring from heaven. We learned them here. So the man, we okay, what if, just what if,
What if?
yeah, what if something happens to the wife and she's bedridden? Won't the man take care of the kids?
Wow, I think I love that angle. But hey, okay, like I think, you know, let me like I would just want us to be realistic as usual. But hey, is there any career bigger than your child or children? See, this is what I mean. Does any career worth you losing your children for? Because, you know, considering the fact that, like I said earlier on, that looking at our environment, you know, sometimes you have to just think twice. Do you know it is more difficult to raise kids now than it used to be, you know, during the times of forefathers or even our fathers? You know, I could remember when I was growing up. If your dad says, "Look at this saliva I'm spitting. If it dries before you come back," you don't understand. Like, and you have to run there, to run that errand and come back as fast as possible. But could that be tried? I'm just citing that example. It's just, trying to tell you how the table have turned now. One of those things that is most difficult to do now is to raise a kid. But the question is, because I wanted to be fast with it, because I've got some people's opinion, and I will still have to open the studio lines, and we don't have much time. Yeah, this is my question. Is there any career bigger than the future of your kids?
No career.
No
It's
career.
bigger. Yeah,
Okay.
But what is the essence of raising kids? The essence of raising kids is to produce responsible people that will fit into the society,
Yeah.
making society better. And we've seen instances where the kids are more inclined to the fathers than the mothers.
Okay.
And if you have that kind of a situation,
Okay.
it will take the father lesser effort to get the kids to yield
Than the
and to
mother.
obey him than the mother. The act of parenting these days goes far beyond what it used to be. But if you understand what parenting is, if you know the inclination
Okay.
of your kids, it will help you in making better and sound and very effective decisions.
Okay, thank you, Kay. If you are just tuning in, this is Love Zone on IBR 92.5 FM, and this is the voice of your radio friend Adedayo Afeniforo with Coyote Adeloye. Yes, with me in the studio, and if you have been following us, what we've been discussing, very important. And we have limited time, like I said the other time. Yes, I got some people's opinion, and different people with their different opinions, and you can learn from them. Please let me give to you what they have to say. Please just stay tuned and learn something from what they have to say. And after this, I'll be opening the studio lines before we leave tonight. Just listen. I'll be back any moment from now.
Good evening. My name is Ms. Sola Inka from Akubo Ojuri. My take on this issue is that and we never agree the woman should resign from her job. They both had an initial agreement as regards this issue, and when it didn't work out the way they thought it would, they are supposed to go back to their drawing table. The woman shouldn't be at the receiving end. But the issue I see is that men most times want to push everything on the women, which is not supposed to be so. They need to sit down and talk about it.
My name is Samuel Abiola Aliwa. So, should a wife let go of her career? Well, I don't see any career that is greater than that of home, of course. And if eventually they gain the career, both of them, the husband and the wife, and they lose the home, then what is the essence of the career? It's of no use. It's of no use. So they should come together, and as the man of the house, well, I can't say the husband should sit down and be taking care of the children. The wife is to support.
Good evening. My name is Victoria from Malakia. My advice for both of them is that they need to sit down to talk. To me, my advice for that woman is that she can resign because of her children. Because her children is her priority. With help of God, she can still meet up. That's my advice for both of them. Let them sit and talk.
Good evening, my name is Oluwatoyosi, and this couple's situation is a tough one. If only we all can see the end from the start, but God did not give us such opportunity, so we can only presume, dream, and hope for the best. But to be realistic, there is no one-size-fits-all answer for this situation. I just want to implore the husband not to force the wife to resign. Such decision, it should be a personal decision. So, and when it comes to this resign